A warning light just popped up on your dash and you don't know what it means. What do you do now? Well, with a little know-how and some simple tools, you can learn a lot about a diagnostic trouble code, or DTC. It's a 5-character code generated by your vehicle's computer to let you know that something isn't right. The letters and numbers that make up these codes might seem random, but there are patterns to the codes that can tell you more about your vehicle's DTC. But you'll need to read the code before you can start that process. One of the most confusing parts of the DTC system is that minor issues and major problems illuminate the same light with no additional explanation in most cases. This can be very stressful for a vehicle driver or owner, but it doesn't need to be. A code reader and a smartphone are all you'll need as a beginner. And if you only have the smartphone, most auto parts stores will hook a scan tool up to the vehicle to check the DTC for free. Modern vehicles are complex, and there are thousands of codes that you might see. These codes can help you isolate the problem to a part of the vehicle. However, the codes do not always tell you exactly what's wrong. Or to put that another way, DTCs are for symptoms, not causes. For example, a P0171 code indicates a lean running condition, but it's up to you or your mechanic to chase down why the system is reading lean. Or in the case of a P0137 code indicating trouble with the O2 sensor readings, there's no guarantee that a bad O2 sensor is to blame. Many codes are generic, shared across manufacturers, while others are manufacturer specific. For light and medium duty vehicles, you'll be using the vehicle's OBD-II interface to find out. There are a few major types of codes. Looking at the first letter of the code, P stands for powertrain, C is for chassis, B is for body, and U is for network, because why not? A 0 following that letter means that your DTC is a generic code. 1 codes are OEM specific, or you might see a 2 or a 3, which would also be manufacturer specific. From there, move to the third character. 1 is for fuel and air metering, 2 is for the injector circuit, 3 is ignition system and or misfires, 4 is for emission controls, 5 is speed and idle systems, 6 is for computer systems, and 7, 8, and 9 are reserved for the transmission. If you see a letter in the third spot, you have a hybrid, and the letters A, B, and C relate to the hybrid power system. The remaining digits identify the specific issue. So let's say you connect a code reader and find P0442. That translates to powertrain, generic code, emission system. A little more digging reveals that the vehicle detects a small leak in the evaporative emission system. That's enough to get you pointed in the right direction to begin diagnostics and repairs. So now you have a better understanding of what diagnostic trouble codes mean and the framework used to organize them. A little knowledge of code meanings and a good scan tool can set you up for diagnostic success next time you see that little warning light come on. For Dorman Products, I'm Andy. We'll see you next time.